Good morning, friends and family, YouTube worldwide. Welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to the Most High for allowing everything possible and for allowing me to give you this content. Today is the best day of the work week. Today is Good Friday. Today is payday. Today is week 26. We are halfway through this challenge, friends and family. We are halfway. We are in week 26. So we have 26 weeks left for this challenge to be finito. All right, friends and family, I am not a disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I am just sharing what worked for me. Here, we manage our money wisely. Here, we create a budget. Here, we save first and spend later. Here, we set financial goals. Here, we invest early. Here, we avoid debt. To summarize what I just said, here, we earn, save, and invest for the long haul. Here, we are building a solid financial foundation. Here, we make sure we are fully funded weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly. As the head of the money management team, I want to go over the 3 golden rules of managing money, of money management. Rule number 1, don't spend more than you earn. Rule number 2, always plan for the future. Rule number 3, help your money grow. Friends and family, I hope you all had a great Father's Day last weekend. I had a good one. It was great. My wife treated me to dinner. You know, we went to Long Island by the North Fork of Long Island. So, you know, we went over there. You know, we went to a nice restaurant. I forgot the name of the restaurant, but it was nice. It was the theme was lemons for some apparent reason, but it's a Mediterranean restaurant. So, you know, we had a good time. You know, it's always good to, you know, go somewhere and, you know, have a good time, you know. So, you know, that's what I did last weekend. So this weekend, well, basically this is the last week for the month of June. Let me make sure of that. Yes, this is the last week for the month of June. All right, so we are in week 26. So we are going to make sure we put $26. Let me see. I am out of whack today. So what's my $26? Hold on 1 second, friends and family. Hold on. So we have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. All right, so that's what we're going to put in our envelope. And then next week I'll put the 2, the 20, the 5, and the $1 bill. All right, so that's what we're doing week 25. So we are going to put $26. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we're gonna put that in here. Let's see if it fits. I hope you all have a wonderful week this weekend. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. You know, you and your family. There it is. It fits. You know, I hope you and your family have a, wow, this year's going by so fast. So fast. There you go. So we got $26. All right. So let's do our markation. $26, week 26. So we have $351 so far. All right, friends and family. Remember, saving and investing, that's the best thing to do, just to save and invest, right? Let me fix this up real quick. My apologies. There you go. All right. What else we done with this? Let's make sure that we are fully funded for the week. As a matter of fact, let's add money into our wallet. We have so far $471.46 in our Roth IRA, $671. All right, so we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, so we are going to add 25 So we're gonna have $6.50. There we go. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we have $6.50. So we are up $21.46 in our Roth IRA. All right. So as I stress every week, you know, it's always good to keep your money invested, so that way your money will grow, because your money will not grow just leaving your money out. You know, your money has to work, right? Money has to work. Money has to move around, right? So that's the only way your money's gonna grow, is if you invest it. Whether you invested in stocks, bonds, real estate, you know, investing, you know, like peer-to-peer lending, you know, you always want your money to work. You know, your money got to work for you, right? We always work for our money, but we have to make sure we have to be strategic, so that way your money works for you. All right, friends and family, so that concludes this week. Let's make sure that we are fully funded for the week, because this is the last week of the month. We want to make sure that we are fully funded, right? So water bill is fully funded, oil bill is fully funded, mortgage is fully funded, phone bill is fully funded, insurance is fully funded. Last week of the month of June, and we are going to welcome July, God willing, next week. Friends and family, have a blessed weekend, and God willing, next week we'll do week 27. All right, peace and love.